All right, hi ladies. So, you girls are the design team, and what you guys will be doing is using TinkerCAD in order to design your first prototype, so we can go ahead and send it off to 3D print. So go ahead and go into tinkercad.com. You should already have an account based off the traffic light simulation project that we did. But if you remember, you were using the circuits feature. So what you're going to do is click on the 3D designs and go to create new design, and you're going to be led into a work plane. So the first thing you want to do as always is title this. So mine's going to be 3D print demo. You can see I already have one here, but I'm going to start a new one for you guys. So then this pretty much lets you use a lot of the shapes that are included here in order to create something to your taste by slicing and merging and grouping and doing a whole lot of stuff that is like really, really cool. So I will just go ahead and for the purpose of this demo, I will go ahead and just show you how to create a planter with a hole for the dirt and then 2 drainage holes for the water. So I'm just going to go ahead and click on a shape, click on it here. And if you hover over these little white boxes, it will let you know how the dimensions of it, right? So we have length, we have 17 millimeters, 20 millimeters this wide, and then 20 millimeters height. What does that look like? I don't know. Not yet, right? Because it's in millimeters. So once you start designing and being a little bit more precise with your measurements, we do want to design in millimeters, but for the purposes of designing now, right? If you want something in 4 inches by 5 inches by 6 inches, then you would edit your grid here and switch your units to inches, and then update grid. And so my planter is going to be a 4x4x3 planter, just for the purposes of this demo. So if I click on the box, it'll hold it and it'll let you edit this little number here. So I'm going to click 4, and then on my keyboard I'm going to click tab to go to the next box, 4x4, and then my height would be the centered one. I'm going to click on it and then change it to 3. Okay, and then I use my right cursor on my mouse to just wiggle around, move it around. Oh my god, I zoomed in too much. Let me go back to fit view, which is this little feature here, and then it'll show you, right? And it's showing you from the top. You can use these arrows here to move it around, but I like to use my right cursor, like on my mouse, like right button. But yeah, so I zoom in, zoom out, and now I want to add a hole. These are hollow. These are shapes that are already like hollowed. So this is a cylinder, this is a box, but you can take any of these and make a hollow whatever, but just simply by like clicking on it and then clicking on the whole option here. So right, so I'm going to move it here, and then a lot of the things that you have to dive into are like scaling dimensions, right? Like how much of it do you want it to be like solid, how much of it do you want it to be hollowed? So because I have a 4x4x3, I'm just going to reduce it by like 1 inch. So I'm going to just set this off as 3x3 by up here by 2. That's it. Okay, so then we want to go ahead and merge these two together so that we can have a hollow hexagon inside our planter. I know I said it was by 2, but we're actually going to raise it. So instead of just changing the dimension here, because we don't know, you can just like hold on to the box and then just raise it up. And then I just want to go ahead and put it in. It's not centered yet. I'm just eyeballing it. So in order to precisely center it and align it, you want to, once you have it all inside, you want to just highlight both shapes and then go over here where it says align. And then if you hover over these little center dots, it will let you know where in orange where that shape will move, right? So I always click on the centered ones, because if you click on this top one, it will align it to the very, very top. If you click it here, it'll actually align it be based on the blue one, but I'm just trying to center it middle wise. So if it's dark, if it's gray, it lets you know that it's already centered from this view. So it looks like I centered it from here to here very well, but not so much from this end. And then that's what this is why it's black, and why I will click on it and it'll slightly move and fairly centered it. So meaning that instead of black, once it turns gray, it's like centered already on the views that I wanted. So because it's correctly done, I can just exit out of that and it's already done. If you see here, if you see the hexagon here at the bottom, it means that it's going through all the way, but I don't want that because I want dirt inside, right? So I'm going to slightly raise it up, and to do that, you hover over this little black cone up here, turns red once you hover over it, hold it and lift it up, and see now it's lifting up 1/8 of an inch, 1/4 of an inch, 3/8, 2 inches. I don't want it that thick, right? I want it about half, just for the purpose of this demo. And then once I'm okay with it and I want to fully merge both shapes so that I can have a hole already, highlight it again, and then you go here where it says group, and then voila, a group set, and then now you have a shape. A plunger with a hole. So same thing we'll go through with our drainage holes, and because they're just holes and I just want them in this shape, actually let me pick a heart. So I want a heart shape for my hole. This is way too big. Usually what I tell, like for reference, 1/2 inch would be a good dimension for a hole. And then I'm just going to raise it all the way up, and then I'm going to make it a hole because it's a hole, and then I'm going to include it here, and then I'm going to copy it, so I can just put copy and then paste, and then I'll clone it, delete it. I can also just click on it and then go up here where it says copy and then paste, but for me shortcuts are easier, so I'm just going to paste it, and then move it, and then I'm here. See how I'm trying to like move my head like it's going to move? This is why this feature exists. So fit view, right? Fit view, and then move it here, and then you can play with it, like where do you want it centered, or do you want to? I want them just equally here down low. And then what you do want is for this to go through all the way down. So in order for you to know that it's going all the way through down, like I mentioned, it is because you can see it, but I always like to just bring it down under the plane, and then that basically like lets me know that it's inserting all the way through. And then I just highlight everything and go here where it says group, and then you have your little heart drainage holes for your plunger. So that's it. That's pretty much it from here. Once you girls are ready to 3D print this design, you will go here where it says export. And then the selected shape, you will download it for 3D printing as an STL file. This we will do for our actual printers in the classroom, but if you're sending it to me for me to print at home, you would click here where it says send to, and then you just share it with me at my email, Journey link, and then send it to me. Okay, be sure to visit DIY Girls on YouTube to look at more resources for TinkerCAD. Good luck. Bye.